Hello, everybody. It is time for CAPI Live. It's actually past time for CAPI Live. I'm sorry, I'm moving a little slow today. Hope everybody had a good week, or good 2 weeks. Y'all let me know you're here. Hey, John. Hey, Beth. Right back at you. Y'all going to have to bear with me tonight. I'm probably going to be moving around a lot. My bum hurts. We'll let some people get on. If you guys would go share for us, I'll do the same. Let everybody know that we are on. John asked me if I was awake. Yeah, I'm awake. Just moving slow. That's all. Moving very slow tonight. I hate I missed the pups. Do they want a couple of dogs by chance? I don't think so. I told them how many animals I have, and they were amazed. So I don't think they want any more. We need to announce that on the show tonight. Let people know that you have a couple of cuties available. See if we can't get a picture of them. I'll see if I can find a picture. And that way we can show them on the show. I don't see one, though. Send me a picture, Beth, if you would, please. On Messenger. Hey, Katie. Beth's talking about an investigation we had last night. We're going to talk about that tonight as well. Let a few people get on. I hope everybody had an awesome 2 weeks. I do apologize for not being here last Sunday. I was just not able to do anything last Sunday, guys. I think I've told on the show before that we're leasing some land, and we have a lot of work to do on the land. So I was working out at the land. And with my ACM, I have to realize that there's a lot of stuff that I can't do. And it's hard for me to accept that. And I did way too much last weekend. So it kind of put me down. My head was really bad and I wasn't able to do the show. So I apologize for that. I hate missing the show. It makes my week go by better whenever we have a CAPI live, and I can definitely see it whenever we don't have a CAPI live. You sent me a message. What message did you send? Oh, I'm sorry, Katie. I'll mention that when we get more people on as well. Beth, if you're back, please send me a picture of the pups. Oh, she already did. Thank you. She heard me the first time. I'll show that so that people can see it and we can get them a forever home. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody feeling all right? No COVID-19 sufferers out there? I hope not. I know some of our CAPI families having a hard time. And we'll go over our, okay, Beth, we'll go over our prayer list in just a few minutes. As soon as we get more people on. If you haven't already, go hit that like button. Hit the share button as well. And if you're not subscribed, go hit that subscribe button as well. And also ring the notification bell so you'll know when we're on. We're on every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time here in beautiful Central Alabama. And we talk paranormal, any and everything paranormal. It's the end of the world as we know it, but I feel fine. Me too. Glad you're feeling better, Johnny. Are you sitting on a donut for your bruised coccyx? No, I'm not sitting on a donut. I did try to sit on a pillow instead of just sitting on the cushion, and it hurt a lot. It really did. I don't know why the extra pillow made it hurt so bad, but it did. You bruised your bum. Yes. I don't guess you saw the Facebook post, Beth, but yeah, I did. Last night at the investigation, we were finishing up and I was going out to the car to get something out of the car. I think I was going to get a case out of the car because we were packing everything up. And this was after the investigation. And then it had been raining and they have a wooden deck. And some of the wood on the front deck is kind of old. And I was walking outside and all I did was just walk out the door and then just walk straight across the deck onto the steps. And when I got to the top of the steps at the end of the deck, the wood was slippery because it was wet. And so my foot came out from under me. And it was weird, you guys, because it was one of those where like I slipped and then I said to myself, oh man, that was close. You know, that's what popped in my head was, man, that was close. I almost fell. But then a little voice in the back of my head said, dude, you're in the air right now, falling downward. And it was all, like that. But to me, it took like forever because it was one of those, this is going to hurt moments. And I noticed that both my feet were in the air. And when I came down full force, all 248 pounds onto my butt. And man, I hit hard. I hit really hard. I hit hard enough. The door was closed because I'd closed the door when I came out of the residence. And I hit hard enough to where it shook enough to where everybody in the house knew that I'd fallen because they all come running out and saying, are you okay? Are you okay? And I was saying, yeah, I'm fine. And it hurt last night when it happened. And then it hurt on the way home. that long drive home over 3 hours. It hurt driving home, but it didn't hurt last night at all like it did today. Man, I woke up this morning. It woke me up this morning, as a matter of fact. And dear Lord, they always say it's worse the day after because of the soreness and everything. But man, it hurts so much today. It's not even funny. It hurts to sit. It hurts to stand. It hurts to walk. It really hurts to bend over. It's not my back, knock on wood. It's lower than my back, but higher than my butt, if that makes any sense. Hey, Michelle, will you grab my CAPI cup? It hurts not my back and not the padded part of my butt, but that little in-between space right there, like below the lumbar. And man, it stings. It really does. I don't think I broke anything because I can move around and everything, and I don't feel any crepitus and for anybody that doesn't know, crepitus is whenever you have like your bones are and you break your bone apart. Crepitus is whenever they rub together like that, and you'll hear it and feel it, a grinding. And so usually in a tailbone, you're going to feel crepitus because most of it is floating. And so, yeah, it hurts, man. It hurts a lot. And I do not look forward to tomorrow either because I have to go back to work and I'll be doing a lot of driving and walking and climbing stairs and all that stuff. But yes, it's going to be interesting tomorrow. What? Ask Mom. But yeah, it was interesting. Used to be we used to say an investigation wasn't a success unless Johnny was injured, because I've been injured so much on investigations because I'm a clumsy guy. People know this about me. I'm very clumsy. One of the bad parts of ACM is it messes with your balance. I used to have, when I was a fighter, I had wonderful balance. But after all the ACM surgeries and everything, my balance really sucks now. And so I am very clumsy. If I stand up and then turn directly after I stand up, I have to grab something because the room starts moving and I start kind of tipping over. So yeah, it was very much. I'm gonna get to y'all's comments, don't worry. But yeah, it was very interesting. If there's a way to injure yourself on an investigation, Johnny's gonna find it. That's why they used to say it's not a successful investigation unless Johnny's injured. So last night was very successful. I guess there's a possibility that it may have broken or fractured tailbone or lower back or something like that, but it hurts enough for it to be broken. But I don't have any of the other signs and symptoms of a fracture. So there's no bruising or swelling or anything like that. But with that bone, it could go either way. But I'm going to give it a few days, and if it doesn't chill out, then maybe I'll go have an X-ray or something done. I can do that now because I have insurance, but not the way I wanted to use my insurance. But yeah, I'm going to give it a few days because I really don't feel like it's broken. So I think we're good there. But yeah, that's what's up. That's why I was a little bit late tonight. I'm moving kind of slow because it hurts to do anything. And I'll probably move around a lot tonight and shift around and everything. I apologize in advance for that. Let me see. Did you break your tailbone? I don't think so. But put the pillow under your legs so your tailbone hangs off the back of it. That's what I have to do on long car rides. All right, I'll try that. Fold the pillow in half. Got you. It's always worse 3 days for me after an injury. It was pretty bad today, the day after. I hate to think it's going to be worse in 2 or 3 days. Thank you, John, for sharing. I'm sorry, in my prayers. Stop that. Thank you, Beth. Are you what, John? Y'all really want to know what happened last night? Y'all want the truth? Should I give you guys the truth? I think John's trying to do me in. I really do. I think he wants my job. I think that might be what's going on. We might need to talk about conspiracy theories tonight, because I answered my own question, because there may be there's a possibility that John may be trying to do me in. There's a possibility. I wasn't paying attention to what was behind me because I was trying to pay attention to the steps and everything. So there's a possibility that John may have pushed me. Maybe it's not my old clumsy self coming back. Maybe John pushed me. I'm just saying. You never know. When it comes to the paranormal, never take anything off the table. So I guess it is possible that John may have pushed me. Just saying. You never know. Maybe he's wanting to get me out of the way. Maybe it's like a Ewing for the old people that remember Dallas. Do you remember the two brothers that were always competing? Bobby and JR. JR Rushing, Johnny Rushing, JR, Johnny Rushing, Boeing Bobby, BO Bobby, BO Boeing. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. I never put this together. Bobby and JR Ewing. Bobby was BO. No, John is Bowen. John Bowen, BO. And then JR, Johnny Rushing, Boeing Bobby. And they're always competing against each other. And there was a time that people thought that maybe Bobby shot JR. Oh my God. I might need to watch myself around John. Nobody tell him that we figured this out. All right. Whoa. I might need a bodyguard. But the best person to be my bodyguard is John. Can John protect me against John? This is getting deep, y'all. I'm legitimately scared right now. John, you pushed him. I'm literally. What was that? I wonder if he's here now. Oh boy. This might look. If anything happens to me, look at John. That's all I'm saying. Anything happens to me, I'll write his name in blood on the ground next to me. You think you know someone. I was kidding at first. This was a joke. I mean, that's what it was. I was just saying, oh, John pushed me. But oh my gosh, I'm starting to think about Bobby and JR Ewing. Bobby, Bobby, Bowen, Bowen. JR, Johnny Rushing. There could be something to this, guys. There could be something to this. We may need to delve into the conspiracy theory of the great fall of 2020. Wow. Got my eye on you. All right. Let me get back to your comments. Let's see. John, you pushed him. How about a demonic infinity clue? Hey, Tom. Hey, how's it going? Clemson won last week. Is that your infinity clue? Is that Clemson won? Your demonic infinity clue? All right. Yeah. So, all joking aside, we did have an investigation last night. It was a lot of fun. John and I went. It was up in the top of the state, way up there. It was a long drive, but it was worth it. We met some really amazing people. I'm not going to say their names because they haven't given me permission to do that, and they are clients, so we don't reveal our clients. Johnny, what have you been smoking? What are you talking about, John? Did someone say something? I haven't been saying anything about you. Nothing about you, John. Northeast Alabama. That's right, John. Northeast Alabama. Thank you. He is so smart, y'all. He's my right hand man. He's my guy. You're screwed, JR. I know it. I'm screwed. Dang it. When them Bessemer boys gets their eyes set on you, you're done. You're done. But yeah, it was up in Northeast Alabama. We had a lot of fun. We got some pretty interesting photos. We had some pretty interesting personal experiences. Someone rubbed my ear on my right side, just kind of swiped over my ear a little bit it felt like a finger. John says he's from McCalla. Same thing. McCalla, Bessemer. What's the difference? But yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. The television turned on by itself. That was cool. And when that happened, I was just like freaking out. I was looking everywhere for the remote. I finally found the remote under one of the couches, and there was no way for it to be pushed. And we even had John sit on the couch and kind of hop up and down a little bit to see if like the bottom of the couch maybe touched the remote and turned it on. But no, it didn't. The bottom of the couch never came within 2 inches of the remote. So yeah, that was I haven't had a chance to go over the evidence yet. I'm going to start that tomorrow. But I'm pretty excited about that because we will get to the bottom of it during the investigation. Yeah. Just don't leave me alone with John, whatever you do. But yeah, it was an awesome one. Beth has pretty much got us booked for the rest of the month, and I think she's even starting to go into next month. I know I've sent her a couple of new ones, but yeah, it's going to be our investigations are definitely getting plentiful, but we're keeping up with them, thank goodness, and we're doing them correctly because we're doing reveals as well. What else we got coming up? Let's see. Beth, John, help me out so I don't forget anything. For all your Amazon shopping, please use our affiliate link. You'll go to our website, which is CAPIParanormal.com, CAPI paranormal.com. Go to that. At the bottom, you'll see our affiliate link for Amazon. All you do is click on it. Now, a lot of people have clicked on it and then it goes to Amazon and they're like, they don't know if they did it right. As long as you go to our link and click on it, it's just going to take you straight to Amazon and you start shopping like you normally would. All right. When you go on there to buy your 800 rolls of toilet paper and 2,000 bottles of Purell, go do our link first. Go to our link on our website, CAPIparanormal.com, and use our link to do all your Amazon shopping. While you're on the website, after you've done your toilet paper and Purell shopping, hello all day. John just put a link to the CAPI website. Dumbass came into Target and Publix with the beer. Why would they not just stay at home if they've got it? That's crazy. But while you're at the website, when you went on to do your shopping at Amazon through our affiliate link, go ahead and sign up for the newsletter. Now the newsletter this month is going to be a little bit late. That's not Beth's fault. It's mine and John's fault because we haven't submitted our articles. I have started my article, Beth. I promise you. Hello, Nunchuck. I have started the article, and I'm just about halfway through it. You will have it tonight, Beth. I promise you. As soon as I get off the show tonight, I'm going to jump back on to the article and get it done. So you will have it tonight. I do apologize that you didn't get it this weekend, just with work and the investigation, and then me breaking my bone. I just hadn't had time to buckle down and do it. But I did come home early today. I did not go to the land today. The fam went, but I did not go because I didn't want to aggravate my head again. And I did not want to worsen my hip. So I knew if I went out there and watched someone do something, I'm not the kind of guy that can watch someone do something because it just bugs me if they don't do it the way I think it should be done. And I'll go over and start doing something too. And I knew I did not need to do that tonight. So I did not go. I stayed home and hung out with Dakota, and we watched TV and just hung out and had a good time, But but you will have your article tonight. I promise you. Before I go to bed, I will finish it and send it out to you. But while you guys are over at the website, go down to the newsletter, subscribe to the newsletter. You can also down here. Go down there in the description. There's a link to our Patreon if you would like to be a Patreon. The people that are Patreons already, we do apologize. We had plans on starting the first CAPI pub this past weekend, but we were unable to due to sickness and injury. But we will be starting that very, very soon. We already have a topic. We already have it all ironed out. We have our producers, our editors, everything's done. We will be starting that very soon. So that's going to be pretty exciting. So go down and become a Patreon of the show. You will not regret it. You get a lot of stuff for it. You get a t-shirt. You get to become an executive producer of the show. You get to pick topics. What else do you get? You get to watch CAPI Pub, the new show coming out, and you get to go on live investigations via satellite. So just saying, it's pretty freaking awesome. It's pretty worth becoming a Patreon. Pretty worth it. All right. Let's see if we can get the else. What's on the agenda tonight? We're fixing to get into that all day. I'm starting mine on Hugging Molly. Cool. I'm started mine. You've already started it. Are you going to start it tonight? We're in trouble with Beth, John. We're slacking. You have two Bessemer boys. I know. You need to stop hurting yourself. I agree. I really do need to stop hurting myself, but I don't know how. I'm just accident prone, unfortunately. But yeah, I wished I would stop because this time it really hurts. It really, really hurts. I don't know if you guys have ever messed up your tailbone, but man, it's nothing nice. All right, we have CAPI Camp coming up. John, pop the dates to CAPI Camp if you would. Go ahead and post them on the comments. I want to say it is May 15, 16, and 17, but if I'm incorrect about that, please correct it. But I think that's when it is. Yes, if you want to put together a kit, go to our site, to our gears on, go to gear on our site. And then John just sent you a link to go straight to the gear. And what it is it's tried and true equipment that if you want to put together your own kit, your own ghost hunting kit, then all you have to do is go to there and it'll give you all of this, everything you need, the stuff that we've tried and approved um, and have a deemed as worthy of being used, and not some of that crap out there. All right. Prayer list. Let's get that out of the way too. Katie, we've had her on our CAPI family prayer list for quite some time. Her father is still dealing with cancer and renal failure, and he's supposed to be in dialysis, but he has decided that he does not want to do dialysis. He decided that he does not want to do dialysis or chemo anymore. I can't say that I blame him. I think that I would probably do the same thing. He gave both of them a shot. They didn't do what he thought or what he wanted it to do, I guess. And he's just tired of going through all that. None of that. Chemo's not nice. Y'all know that. And dialysis is not fun. I used to get so brokenhearted on some of our regular patients that we would take to dialysis, and the way that they were when we would take them there, as opposed to the way that they were when we would bring them out, was night and day. It's a horrible, horrible thing to go through. And he's decided that he doesn't want the rest of his life to be done like that. So, y'all, I'm not going to just go on and say it, because it's something that doesn't need to be said, but y'all just pray. Y'all know what's going to happen, if he doesn't do this stuff. So, let's pray for Katie and her family and for her father big time. So, but I will say, this is a tough Iowa man. His status or his condition hasn't changed. Just his status has changed. That's it. He's just decided, I'm not going to do this treatment stuff anymore, and nothing has changed. All right. He's still who he is. I think she did text me earlier and say that he has GI bleed now. So y'all keep him, Katie's father and Katie and her family, in your prayers. And also some situations going on with her family. Y'all keep them in your prayers. They really, really need your prayers to do that. How about your article, John? He said that he was starting it. He's starting it. I think he said he was going to get it over to you tonight too. He says it has begun. Get that to her tonight, John. Get it done tonight. I'm getting mine done tonight too. So let's get those to her tonight, because the newsletter was actually supposed to go out today. Was it today or yesterday? The newsletter was supposed to go out today. Yeah. So yeah, get that out to her tonight, if you would, bud. Who else is on our prayer list? Me. Put me on your prayer list that my bum will get better. Pray for my bum. Let's pray for all of our elderly. He was put on hospice Friday. Yes, I didn't mention that. I'm sorry. He was. Katie's dad was put on hospice Friday, y'all. And that's a wonderful organization. I couldn't do it. Those people are freaking angels. But I will do my best. I've been at work since 7 p.m. Since 7 a.m. There ain't no excuse. You can get it out tonight. Don't give me your excuses and whines. I bet you Beth comes to that house and starts tweaking that ear and pulling that hair if you'll get that thing out. You tried to kill me. I ain't got no sympathy. I'm on to you, Mr. Bowen, Mr. Bobby Ewing. JR's got your number. But yeah, y'all pray for everything going well with Katie's family and her dad now that he's phone hospice. And Donna, one of our, I think she's a Patreon. She's supposed to be becoming a Patreon, but I don't know if she has yet or not. She said she was, but I don't know if she has yet. So don't hold me to that. But she is one of our family, one of our CAPI family members. She's on here since the beginning, almost. Y'all pray for her and her family. Her dad requires a lot of care, and her, I don't know if it's her mom or her stepmom, but her dad and mother that she lives with, it requires a lot of care that she gives them. That's why she's not on here a lot. But yeah, she's going through a lot too. So y'all pray for Donna too. Still have Tom's daughter. She was involved in an automobile. She had a wreck. And messed her back up. So y'all know that is no joke. So yeah, let's pray for Tom's daughter. I can never remember her name, so it doesn't matter if I remember her name or not. God knows who it is. So yeah, y'all add her to the list as well. And if I forgot anybody, y'all let me know. If anybody needs prayer, let me know as well. We have a situation to where we would like to keep from a couple of beautiful pups from going anywhere but to a forever loving home. I want to introduce you guys to Cooper and Pete. This is Cooper and this is Pete. Right, there's Cooper right there. And there's Pete right there. I don't know if y'all can see the names. That's why I'm telling you. But yeah, there's Cooper. And there's Pete. And they are free to a good home. So if you guys want, if anybody's looking for a couple of really awesome, loving lap dogs, just let us know. And if you know someone who might be interested in having a couple of really awesome dogs, let us know too. They are in desperate need of a forever home. So y'all let us know. That's Cooper and Pete. If I need to show that again, y'all just let me know. Hold on. Someone sent me, it's probably a request. Oh, can I show that, Katie? What you just sent? Can I show that? Let me know if I can show that or not. Melissa. Okay, his daughter's name is Melissa, and she says, yeah, okay. She said, yes, I can. All right, cool. I'm going to show y'all in just a second. But Melissa is Tom's daughter's name, and he says she's getting better. Getting better is awesome. So let's keep those prayers coming, and let's get her all the way there. All right, Cooper is a rat terrier, and Pete is a Jacoby. It's a Jack Russell Beagle mix. And Pete is a female, and Cooper is a male. So if you guys know of anybody that might be interested to adopting those two beautiful boy and girl, let us know. Guys, this is Katie, one of our Patreons and one of our longtime CAPI family, CAPI family. And this is also her father with her. And this is where all your prayers have been going, is right here. I hope y'all can see that. Let me see if I can get the light off of it. There we go. That is Katie and her father. So you guys send all your prayers straight over to him. Isn't that an awesome, adorable picture? It's just an adorable picture. Tell she's a daddy's girl, huh? Big time. So yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for sending that, Katie, and updating us on him. Keep the updates coming so we will know. And if you need anything, all you have to do is let your CAPI family know, and we will be there. for you as always. All right. What else am I missing? I said about the camping trip. That's what I was talking about, was camping trip. May 15th, 16th, and 17th. John did verify that, so I'm not getting the dates wrong as I usually do. That is going to be at Kaimolga, Grist Mill, and Covered Bridge Park in Childersburg, Alabama. It's going to be May 15th, 16th, and 17th. Guys, if you have not ever joined us on one of our CAPI camp getaways, you are missing out. We have lots of fun, lots of experience and learning, and lots of food and lots of love. We have such an amazing time. We've done it in the cold. We've done it in the water. We've done it in the heat, but it's always fun. It's always so much fun. And it's been very informative. For the CAPI camp weekend, what you get is if you haven't had the classes yet, you get the class. Now this next one is going to include not just the CAPI Haunting Investigations 101, but it's also going to include case study as well. So we're not only going to teach you everything you need to know about investigating hauntings, but we're also going to teach you how to go over your evidence. And that is a very good class. That's going to be included in the class by then. It's done. I've got it completely done. All I got to do is just get a draft put together and send it over to John to add to the class. So that's going to be that's going to be the debut of the case study class, is at the May 15th through the 17th CAPI camp trip. So for those of you guys that have already had the class, but you would love to get the case study class too, you need to be there. It's going to, you won't have to take the whole class. You could just do the case study part. And you're going to have a lot of fun doing that as well. It's very informative. Also, I'm going to talk about a couple other classes that I have in a minute, but coming up. You also get the hands-on training with it. And you also get the certificate. You'll get your certificates during that weekend as well. So that's a very awesome class. Plus, you get to hang out with the CAPI fam, and we eat a lot and have fun a lot, and it's just, oh my gosh, it's the best time in the world. I really look forward to every time that we're going to get together. All right. Let's see. Let me catch up over here. Blah, blah, blah. It's one of my faves of Katie and her dad. He felt like smiling then. Oh, I would be there with my fishing pole. All right, Tom. Awesome. Yeah, we know to bring our fishing poles. Last time we didn't know that we could fish. We didn't know that that was an option. So we didn't have our fishing equipment. But this year we'll have our, or not this year. We don't do it every year, but we do it periodically. But we know now that we can fish, so we'll have our fish. I'll be there fishing with you. Beth says she'll fish with you too. So yeah, we'll have our fishing equipment. I'll bring not all my fishing equipment. That would be ridiculous. I got a lot of fishing stuff, y'all. Y'all just don't know. I got a lot of fishing tack. Johnson, he is so funny sometimes. All right. What else? I'm fishing this time too. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun this time. We're going to include fishing in it. We're going to have a blast, man. And hopefully it won't be wet and rainy and all that. But if it is, we'll postpone it because we're not doing that again. But yeah, what else? The book club. We're still doing the book club. Beth is just waiting for enough people to be interested. in doing the book club. I've done read that book, Demonologist, so many times now I can probably quote it to you. But it's going to be a lot of fun too. So if you guys are interested in doing the book club, let Beth know. Even if you've already let Beth know, let her know again that you're ready, that you want to participate in it. Thank you, John. He's popped it up, the link to get to the books so that you can get The Demonologist by Gerald Brittle. It's the life of Ed and Lorraine Warren. And they will, you get in there, get that book, go through our site, like John's just popped it up for you, our link, and get that book and get it ordered. And then when you get it, just read it. Or you can do it on Audible if you want. We'd rather you do it through Amazon so we can get a little credit for it, but you can do it on Audible as well. I'm lagging behind. Sorry, my answers are slow. You're fine, Beth. Also, our what is that? Ask her what it is. Oh, okay. Thank you. Excuse me. My wife is drugging me up. But and she also brought me this. It's a heating pad from my bum. I've got a heating pad for me bum. It's a heating pad for me bum. I hope it works. We shall see. I'll be plugging that up soon. We're not going long tonight. So if you guys have any questions, you can go ahead and throw them at me. Like I said, we're not going very, very long tonight. I'm not saying I'm getting off right now. I'm just saying maybe an hour, maybe a little more. I don't know. But because this is, I'm fighting the pain. I don't want to throw you guys around a whole bunch, but yeah, it's I do need to reposition. Man, guys, if you want to break something, don't do your butt bone. That sucks, man. Ribs and butt bones, those really suck when you break those. Johnny and John Carter says, "Oh, hey Carter, tell him we said hey. We love Carter to death. He is awesome." Y'all, Katie got that t-shirt, and she said that she didn't want another t-shirt, that she would rather it go to Carter. So we sent him a t-shirt, and then she sent me a picture of Carter wearing his t-shirt, and I was like, that is awesome, man. We might have to post that. We might have to get Carter's permission to post that on the site. Ask him, Katie, is it okay if Beth puts him wearing our t-shirt on the site as advertisement? Is that okay? Can we do that? That would be awesome. Carter joined us on an investigation not long ago. He and Katie did, and they had a blast. Unfortunately, it didn't last super long because we had a equipment malfunction. Was going to get either her, Cassandra, or both on last night, but when we arrived at the residence, actually a little before arriving at the residence, we found out that there was no signal on the side of the mountain that we were on. And that's as close as I'm going to come to telling y'all where we were at. You already have some clues. Northeast Alabama, side of the mountain. Okay. Extreme northeast Alabama too, man. I mean, it was extreme northeast. But yeah, like we had to go into another state to go into the store. But yeah, yes, you has my permission. He's a minor. I made the decision. He didn't. Well, Katie, I still want him to okay it too. I don't want to put his picture up without. I don't want to do that if he doesn't want it up too. I appreciate you giving us permission, but yeah, make sure it's okay with Carter too, please. I know you're the mom. I know he's a minor, but still, I want him to say yes too. before I post that picture, because it is really a cool picture of him wearing it. He looks so happy to have it too. So it would be a good picture for Beth to get. I'll send that over to you now, Beth, just in case he says yes. But yeah, that was a bad area for any type of service, because we were probably 5 minutes from the house and lost all cell service. So we weren't able to allow anyone to join us on the investigation, like we had originally planned, doing it via FaceTime. But there'll be times like that. We know that sometimes that's going to happen. We're not going to be able to broadcast that. Now, when we do the live investigation on, while we're on site, then we're going to make sure that we have, what we need to, so that the Patreons can be there. Last night was just it wasn't a live investigation. It was just a regular investigation, but we were just going to have a Patreon join us. But we were, like I said, we were unable to do that. Let's see where I have that picture, and I will send that out to you, Beth. Let me see. I think I have it in this. I think she sent it to me via. That's that lady, Katie. You remember that lady you sent? That was too funny. How old is she? All right, let's see. Yep, there it is right there. Okay, I'm going to send that to you, Beth. Send. It's 2 pictures, Beth, so when you get them, it's 2. It's front and back. So, and I just think it'd make perfect advertisement for a kid shirt on there. So there you go. You should have them momentarily. He looks so happy to have his CAPI shirt. That is too cool. Can I show him right now, Katie? Can I show the picture I just sent Beth, so people can see how handsome he is? If not, then just say so. I'll completely understand. But I just wanted to know if I can. Just let me know. All right, let's see. Okay, he said yes. Okay, cool. So Beth, you can use those pictures. Katie and Carter said yes. So we are allowed to use those pictures. So yes, please do. We can, definitely. I got attacked. Y'all, John did. He got attacked last night. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. That was hilarious, man. It was so hilarious. Where we were at, they had 3 dogs there and a couple of cats. And the 2 of them were like little puppies, not little puppies. They were, enough to be on their own now, but they were still really young. And John was sitting across the room, and we were trying to do EVPs. Well, the client was not there at this time. Okay, thank you. You never thought my son would be a model. He is a model. He's so handsome. Of course, you can show his. Okay, cool. I'll show it in just a second. But yeah, he could definitely be a model. He looks like he ought to be like an actor, a child actor. He really does. Y'all see when I show you. But John's sitting on the other side of the room on the couch. The client had left. They had to go pick up a family member, so they had left John and I at the home that we were doing the investigation at alone. And so John and I were in there, and we were doing the investigation. Well, when they left, they had taken the dogs outside, and they were very adamant about taking the dogs outside. So the dogs kept coming to the door, wanting to come in. And anytime John and I, when we would go dormant, or we would go to smoke or something like that, we had to fight to keep the dogs from coming in the house, because that's what the client did before they left. And I said that, well, I'd rather leave them out until they get home. But then it got to a point to where we couldn't do EVPs because the dogs were not whining anymore. Guys, these dogs were literally at the front door of this house crying, literally crying. And if y'all have ever heard a dog cry, it is the most heart-wrenching thing in the world. These dogs were bawling to come inside. I finally looked at John. I said, dude, we got to let them in. I said, they're destroying our EVPs. I said, we got to let them in. So I get up. I said, I'm just going to let him in. So I get up and I'm sitting in a chair that's next to the door, the front door. And John, like I said, is on across the room, probably 10, 15 feet across the room, maybe further, on a couch, on the end of a couch, and catty corner to where the door is. And so I get up and I walk over and I open the door, and these three little dogs, there's one big small dog and two little small dogs. And I open the door and pull it open. These dogs come between my feet, because they were literally bawling their eyes out to come into the house. And so they come rushing in. I close the door, turn around, and in that little bit of time, 5 seconds, if that, I turn and look. I look at John on the couch. I think I was fixing to say something to him. I don't even know what I was going to say now, but I was fixing to say something to him. And man, they really wanted to come in, or maybe they'll be quiet now or something. I don't know. But I turn and look, and I can't see John from the neck up. There's no John there. From the neck up, there's no face or head or anything. All I see is dog butt. The two puppies were on John like this, like my arms, literally, like their bellies were on his face. And they're going all around his head. John can't say anything. John's like, and I'm thinking, I need to help John, but I couldn't because it was so damn funny. I was losing my mind laughing. I had to grab onto the chair to keep from falling. I was bent over the chair, just laughing like crazy. John's over there, and all you can literally see instead of his faces is like my fist or butts. It's two dog butts like this. But they were up like this, and their bodies were down here like this. So all you could see was nothing but dog butts and backs on John's head. You couldn't see John's head from the neck up. It was just gone. It was just dogs. It's like a two-headed dog coming out of his shirt. It was so freaking funny. I about lost it laughing. I couldn't even breathe. I was laughing so hard. But yeah, and then later, one of those two puppies got on John's shoulder and went to sleep. Literally just went sound asleep. And the other one went down to the other side of the couch that he was on and laid on a blanket and went to sleep. Well, the bigger of the three dogs, the grown dog, had gone all through the house, I guess checking things out, making sure everything was still there. And I guess looking for his family probably. But they were all gone. But he's, going through the house. And after he got through checking the house out, he comes running in there and jumps up in the reclining chair with me and gets all in my face. And John got pictures of all that. And it was just too funny. That might be what he just did. Let me see. Yeah, this is the one. Send the one of them in your face, John. Look. That's the dog asleep. And literally on John's shoulder. See, there's John. The dog is right there on his shoulder, sound asleep. And this is whenever the bigger of the dogs came and attacked me. And was attacking me in my face. Wrong way, sorry. I kept having to move my head because he wouldn't let me breathe or talk or anything. But yeah, it was a blast. We always have a good time on investigations. You guys really need to join us on our investigations. Become a Patreon and join us because we have so friggin' much fun. We really do. All right, I want to show you guys because I said I would. Let's see. Where's he at? There he is. This is Carter, Katie's son, when he got his CAPI t-shirt in the mail. Oh, I hope I can show him. There it is. I'm having to slant the phone. It makes it look weird, but doesn't he look like a child actor? Every time I see him, I'm just like, he ought to be on Disney or something. But yeah, there he is. Got his, I keep going the wrong way. Got his CAPI shirt. There he goes. So, that was cool. Carter's got his CAPI shirt. Now he's going to model that for us on our website. So, because I sent it to Beth. So she'll put that on the website. Yep, he will be on the website this week. I'll let you know when. That's awesome. You may see him and Kelly sooner than we thought. How long are you? Okay, Beth has Yellow State closed schools and universities too. Yes, Laura. Yes, she answered you. 3 weeks. Yep, everything is closed. All right, let's see, Katie. Laura, the kids are off all this coming week. They're going to reevaluate on Friday and decide if they are going to put them back. I was thinking about shutting down public schools for 4 weeks. Our universities are closed. They are clearing out dorms as soon as they can. Classes. He would be an amazing actor. You think so? I don't know about his acting abilities. I've never met Katie and her family face to face, so I don't know. I just know. I mean, just looking at Carter, he's an extremely handsome boy. I think he could definitely be a model, or he just looks like a Disney kid. He really does. Both of our kids do. They look like Disney kids. They're really, really pretty, and I don't know, just have those faces for camera, you know. But yeah, they yeah, John, no doubt. He's dramatic enough. They're a wonderful family, very close. Yes, they are. Y'all, the Campbells are wow. Katie is amazing. She really is, and her husband Nathan and children Carter and Hallie are just amazing, amazing people. They really are. It does. Yeah, it really does. I can't show that picture though, John, on here. I don't have permission. But yeah, it does look like him. But a little bit, not much. I think Carter's better looking, but definitely a great family. The Campbells are a great family, and we love Katie so much here on CAPI Live. It's not the same without her. The times that she's not made the show, which has been very few, but the times that she hasn't made it has been, yeah, it's not the same without her. It's not the same with any one of our CAPI fans and family. But yeah, we enjoy doing it so much, and we enjoy getting to know you guys. I know not long ago, I didn't think the show was really all that big of a deal. I really didn't, because the numbers didn't show it. So I was just like, this is, an expense that we need to maybe reevaluate. And I'd even gotten to a point to where I was saying, I think we're going to go ahead and stop doing the show. And man, people went nuts. They lost their shit. I mean, their minds. Sorry, this is kid friendly. But yeah, people went nuts. They really did. They did not accept that at all. I got phone calls, emails, text, messengers. People were like, "No, you're not." I had to literally come back on the air that night and say, "Okay, we're not gonna we're not gonna do away with the show." And so since then, I've noticed. I did not notice, but I now know that it's, yeah, people really look forward to the show, and I look forward to doing the show too every week. The weeks that I don't do the show, which is very few, it bothers me. It really does. The whole week doesn't go well, you know. So Cappy Live has become a big part of our lives, and we really appreciate you guys that stick with us and tune in. And we've had some shows with big numbers, and we've had some shows with really small numbers. I don't really care. If it's big or little, that's fine. If it gets really big, that's great. That's something that can fund Cappy. It'll never fund me or my family. I won't allow that, or anybody on Cappy. Um, but it will, fund Cappy. And I have a lot of ideas of some stuff I want to do with the show, and with the Cappy Pub coming up and everything. It's been a blessing. It really has. It's been a great blessing, and we really appreciate all of you guys that have stuck by us for so long and stayed in there with us. And it's been an amazing ride. It really has, and we look forward to several more years with that with CAPI Live and the CAPI Pub and the live broadcast and everything. We really do. It's amazing. I want to let you guys know, because of Patreons and not really t-shirt sales, because that just goes back into it, but a lot because of Patreons and some other stuff that we moved around. We're about to get a new set. All right, so it's going to be, we can be anywhere we want. Okay, we won't have this tacky stuff like this. People say it's okay, and that's fine. Whatever. We have the CAPI presented up here, and the symbols and our logo and everything. But whatever. It is what it is. But I'm going to be getting a set really soon. I have to get a set for the CAPI Pub, because we're probably going to be doing a lot of that outside. So we're going to be getting a set, and it'll have lighting and it'll have backdrops, and we can put the show in the Taj Mahal if we want to. We can go anywhere in the world we want to go. So that's going to be coming up really soon. Should be working on that in the next week or two. So I'm getting all that set up. So that's going to make a big difference. But yeah, I just wanted to go on this little rant and tell you guys that I love you so much. And I don't imagine life without doing CAPI Live. I don't want to imagine life without doing CAPI Live. I want to keep doing it forever and ever and ever, and I'll keep doing it as long as there's two people to listen. As long as I got two people listening to me, I'm good. We'll just keep doing it. So let's see. Let me catch up here. All right, I read that. We trained together. Oh, this is Laura talking about Katie's summit. They trained together. They're both Army vets, and they trained together. Much better look. Yeah, much better looking. Language, Johnny. I know. I'm sorry. Man, I'm way behind. Uh-oh, are you really? You have a lag? You have a really bad lag? Oh, she sent me one of Callie too. This is Carter's sister, y'all. Kylie, the other one I was talking about. Isn't she beautiful? Look at that face right there. Man, look at that. She looks mad. But look, she's beautiful. They are a beautiful family. They are awesome. This is like the Katie appreciation show tonight, y'all. And we do appreciate. We love Katie so much, and I couldn't imagine not having her on the show as one of the CAPI family, because she is so awesome. She was our first Patreon too, so that's really awesome. We really appreciate her, and all of you guys so much. Love you so much. Like I said, as long as we got two people to listen, I'll be there. Where there's two or more gathered, we will be there. Just like where there's two or more gathered in the name of God, he'll be in presence. So same way with us, we will be there. I'm not comparing CAPI Live to God, y'all. I hope you know that. I was just comparing the sayings. I don't be sending me no emails or comments like that. All right. Does anybody have any questions? Anything that you want to talk about or you want to bring up? Beth and John, did I talk about everything? CAPI merch, it's still available. We have CAPI merch on the website, capiparanormal.com. Just go to merch on the website and it'll bring up all that. You can get your cups. You can get your shirts. You can't get these shirts. These are their old shirts. I guess you could get. We need to bring these back. We really do. We need to make some of these old shirts. These are pretty cool. It says Central Alabama Paranormal Investigations right here in stack form, CAPI right there, and on the back it has this symbol on it. See that paper right there? Central Alabama Paranormal Investigations. My nail looks so long, and it's not. Look, why does it look like that? I guess it's lighting. I just had a mani done. I did, y'all, and I did not lose my man card. I had a mani-pedi done. And for all y'all that want to call me a sissy, all you guys that want to call me a sissy for having a mani-pedi done, go get one. I promise you, you will not regret it. Mani-pedi is awesome. I do it for the massages because they massage your hand and your arms and your feet and your legs and that exfoliating stuff. Oh my gosh. Y'all go get you a mani-pedi. I ain't playing. It's awesome. If you have not done so yet, please go hit the like and subscribe button. Do that now. If you have not already done that, please go hit like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you'll know when we're on, which is every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time here in beautiful Central Alabama. We love to get more subscribers. We're getting more subscribers every single day. Where are we at? Does anybody know, John? Tell us where we're at. I'll go look too. Let me see here. Where are we as far as subscribers go? We should be hitting that 2,000 mark pretty soon. Even I'm not mistaken. Let me turn that sound down. Let's see here. Get rid of that. We're at 1,680. Is that right? I don't know how to break it all the way up. Yeah, I think it's 1,680. So we're getting close to that 2,000 mark. But 1,680, yeah, 1.68 thousand subs. We love and appreciate Katie and her support. Absolutely, we do. Thank you, John. He popped up the merch link. Yeah, go hit that and go just browse and see what you like. Just go look and see what you like. I mean, you might find something on there that you like, and just hit it. Thank you, Beth. I sincerely appreciate y'all too. Oh, you're so sweet. How can you tell if your house is haunted? Things go bump in the night. What was that? Oh, it was Livy. It was the dog. Hey, Joe Booby. Anyway, how do you know if your house is haunted? You get scared like I just did. I'm just messing with you. Did not mean to turn this show into all about me. I apologize. I'm not within my right mind now. Sleep deprived. You didn't turn this show into. You are not in your right. Well, I think you are in your right mind, but your mind, you're out. You're Iowan. Yeah, your right mind is not normal. But yeah, you didn't do that. I did. How can you tell if your house is haunted? Well, that's kind of a vague question instead of a vague answer. That's a very vague question. It's very open ended, isn't it? Because I mean, if things, like I said, if go bump in the night, if you see stuff, hear stuff, and it's not a carbon monoxide problem or extremely high EMF problem or whatever. I mean, if there's activity, unexplainable activity. That's my best answer. Paranormal activity in your home, then it's most likely haunted. All right, or someone there has an attachment or something like that. But I guess no one else has any questions. If not, we're going to cut it short. Hopefully we can have a sunset background. We can have any background you want, Beth. It don't matter. Any background you want. Ghost Hay. Hi, SPM God. All right. Does anybody have any questions? No questiones for the weird bald guy. So if anybody has any questions for the weird bald guy, just let me know and I will ask him for you. His name is John. Y'all thought I was talking about me, didn't you? John is the weird bald guy. Johnny is the creepy bald guy. SPM God. That's a strange name. He's retracting his messages. Don't retract your messages. Be a man. Put them out there. Well, all right, guys. I wanted to do at least an hour tonight, even though I'm in a lot of pain. You didn't, Katie. It's fine. The more people that pray, there is power in prayer. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, big time lag. I'm sorry, Beth. Um, a lot of times, Beth, probably not now because it's fixing. We're almost over. But a lot of times, if you have a lag, if you'll go out and cut it out, just cut it off completely, cut off YouTube completely, and then come back. Sometimes that helps. So next time, try that. It may help. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it don't. But sometimes it's just your signal or whatever, how it's coming to you. But she is precious, Katie. Yeah. Oh man, you do have a lag. She is precious, isn't she? She's talking about Katie's daughter that we showed earlier, the picture, Kylie. But what was I saying? I don't know. I'm sorry. I had a brain fart. I completely lost my train of thought. I do apologize. Um, but yeah, there's no more questions. We're going to cut it short tonight. I want to go and get into a hot shower and see if that will help me in any way. Power and prayer. Thank you, Laura. That's what I was talking about. Y'all, I'm here able to do this show tonight because of the power of prayer. When we first started this show, we said that we wasn't going to bring politics or religion into the show. And I try my best not to do that. Now, prayer we do bring in because I'm not affiliating to any certain religious sect. With prayer, you can pray. I ain't telling you who to pray to or how to pray. I'm just asking you to pray for our family, for our CAPI family. And that's what I'm doing when I do that. But yeah, um, everybody knows the story. 2001, March of 2001. I'm sitting in a hospital room with some family, and I don't know why it hid her message. She is full of sass and attitude. She'll be the one. We'll be going into a phone call from the principal in high school for beating some boy up that looked at her wrong, right? But yeah, I'm sitting in a hospital room, March 2001, and doctors are in there, and some families in there, and they told me, point blank, you've got 6 months to a year to live, and there's not a darn thing we can do about it. There's no treatments. There's nothing we can do. The two things that you have going, I'm not going in all into that, but the two things you have going against you are actually fighting against each other. We can't repair this thing because of this thing, and we can't repair this thing because of this thing. And so they were just basically giving me a death sentence. And that was in 2001. And I'm knocking on the door of, in another year, that'll be 20 years ago. So yeah, there is power in prayer. I've also sat in a waiting room at a major level 1 trauma center with doctors telling me that my child was not going to live through the night. 21 days later, he woke up from a induced coma and went home. And now he's still kicking today. So you can say what you want to about religion. You can say what you want to about the prayer. You can call me crazy, and you can call everybody else Bible thumping crazy all you want. But I'm sitting here right now, and I didn't put another one of my kids in the ground because of the power of prayer. So that is I'll go to my grave knowing that that's the reason that my son and I are still here. It's because of the power of prayer. So regardless, Beth's telling me how many. Beth has got one hell of a lag tonight, y'all. She's telling me now how many subscribers we have. Bless her heart. But yes, that's why I include that. That's why I ask you guys to pray, for our CAPI family. And anybody that needs prayer can come on and request it. Because I'm not telling you who to pray to, and I'm not telling you how to pray, or, I'm not telling you can't pray to Mother Earth. I'm not telling you that you can't pray to Buddha or to Allah or whoever, or God or Jesus or whoever you want to pray to. I don't care. I just want you to pray. That's between you and your maker, what and how you do it. All I ask for is your prayers, because I know the power of prayer is definitely present. Like I said, I wouldn't be here right now. Every single day after March 2001 to me is another gift. Every single day I wake up and I look around and say, yep, still Earth. That's another gift. And so, I mean, be that what, take that how you want to take it. It is what it is. I'm still here. I'm still kicking. And other than trying to physically do myself in all the time, I'm pretty healthy too. So I got a clean bill of health from the doctor, other than the ACM and the headaches. But hey, that is what it is. That's been my life since before I had memory of my life. So I know what that is. I talked to John about that last night. I said, it's cool, because I don't know how it feels not to be in pain. So I'm good. If I knew, then it would suck, but I don't know. So it's okay. So I just deal with it. But anyway, love you guys so much. Thank you guys for being here every single week. Thank you, the people that have been with us for a while. Thank you so much. We love you so much. I can't express to you how much we love you and appreciate you guys for being there for us. It's amazing to me that you guys want to hear me blow hot air every week on here. It really is. I apologize we didn't have a topic tonight. I just wanted to come on and let you know I didn't not want to do a show tonight, even though my bum really hurts. Man, that hurts. Y'all, oh boy, that's a bad place to, it's like a cut on your lip, it can't never heal. But yeah, it's a bad place to hurt yourself, is on your butt, because you can't lay down, sit down, stand up, bend, turn. Man, it sucks. I've broken ribs, and I've broken 129 bones in my life, and never did anything with my spine or my buttocks. But I've done something with my my bum this time. So yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks a lot. It's aggravating as a rib. I mean, anybody that's ever had a rib fracture, not a crack or tear or anything like that, but I mean a rib fracture. Y'all know what I'm talking about, because there's not a darn thing they can do about it. You just get a bunch of cushions and put it on you and cry for about 2 weeks. So, and I asked tonight how long I can expect a bruised butt bone, a bruised coccyx to heal to where it's not so sore and hurting anymore. And they said if it's just a bruise, you're looking at about 2 weeks. Oh man, 2 weeks of this, that sucks. But hey, I did it to myself. It wasn't John, y'all. Okay, I'll go ahead and say it now. It was me. I fell and I hurt myself. Okay, so it's all on me. All right. So anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much. We will. Oh, let me get your comments real quick before I stop. Oh, thank you, Laura. My nephew's best friend was cured of stage 3 cancer with prayer. Yep, John's told me that story. Stage 3 cancer, could not operate. Just going to die. That's it. That sucks, man. That really sucks whenever you have a doctor come in and tell you, hey, you got this going on, this going on, this going on. This is what we can do if you change this habit, and do this, and this, and stop doing this, and this. Then, we got this. That sucks. It does. Because, you got to do this. He's like, if we don't do the surgery, you're going to die tomorrow, blah, 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 blah. But when a doctor comes in and tells you you're dead, there's not a darn thing they can do about it. That sucks, guys. That man, because you're like, I have no hope. I chose not to. I chose not to be that guy. I chose to be the guy that said, I don't accept what you're telling me. Whenever I was told and I was diagnosed and everything, I said, I don't accept it. I don't. He's like, well, it's right here in your face. There's nothing we can do. I'm like, I don't care. I don't accept that. I'm not ready to go yet. So I'm not going. So, but hey, I'm not strong or special or anything like that. I just decided I ain't ready for that yet. So, and I'm not. So, and I'm still not ready for it. So I'm not going anywhere. So, all right, let's see. Only God knows when it is our time to go. No doctor can tell you when your time to go. That's right. Only God knows. Doctor can give you but we can also step that time up though, out of stupidity. He also said, you remember when Satan had Jesus on the mound and he told him, he said, drop yourself off this cliff. Just jump. Just jump. You're okay. And it was a big way. It was a long way down. And he said, just jump. He said, just fall right off the side and just go. He said, a legion of angels will come down and grab you, lest you bang a foot against the rocks. And Jesus said, Jesus knew. Jesus himself, and that was Jesus. He could have commanded angels to come and save him after he jumped, and he'd have been fine. He could have just floated down. The man walked on water, for crying out loud. Okay, he could have just floated down and stepped down on the rocks without any angels' help. He didn't need their help, you know. But what did he say? Does anybody know? What did he say? He didn't say, they might not help me, or he didn't say, I ain't gonna show off for you. He didn't do any of that. What he said is thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. And so, I mean, it's free will. Free will can kill us, right? And it will kill you. So, yeah, y'all gonna get me to preaching up on here in a minute now. You're supposed to be doing that. Our dads have been proof of that, Katie. Laura and her family could use many, many, many prayers. Also, John, add Laura to your the one above Katie there, Laura, to the prayer list. We don't need to know why. It's none of our business why. We don't. That's not our concern. Is why. Our concern is that we give her prayers. So add her to the prayer list too, please. Maybe I need to submit a poem for the newsletter. Yes, do that, John. I had a rib removed. Man, the pain was awful. Oh my gosh, yes, ribs. Oh, they hurt so much. Just tuning in. Not sure what I missed, but I'm sending prayers. Thank you, Cassandra. God makes the hard decisions that we would make if we knew He knows He makes no mistakes. That's right, John. Amen. Thank you, Katie. Mostly I'm a realist, but when it comes to this dumb virus stuff, but fortunately realize he is my dad is extremely high risk and I'm yeah, I want to say that real quick, guys. This virus, y'all take it seriously. Don't take it serious like the media is trying to tell you that we need to panic in the street. I even had a reporter ask, I don't know who all saw this, but a reporter asked the other day, he said, there's obviously going to be panic in the streets. They want that so much because that's part of their freaking agenda. And I'm not getting off on no soapbox against the media. Y'all know what they are. They're liars. They have so many people hating one of the greatest presidents we've ever had. I mean, it's freaking ridiculous. But anyway, y'all take this stuff serious, okay? Don't run out in the street and panic. Don't go buy 1,000 rolls of toilet. What the hell is the toilet paper thing? I don't get it. Because you're going to be quarantined, you might need toilet paper. Put up a day in. They're not super expensive, and you won't need. I mean, come on, please, y'all take it serious. In 1918, we didn't take it serious. All right, and that killed millions worldwide. The Spanish flu, millions worldwide. All right. this China flu, and yes, that's what I'm calling it, is China flu, because that's where it came from. Okay. We call all viruses, killer viruses, from where they came from. And now all of a sudden we can't call it China. Don't even get me started. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to get off onto that. But seriously, y'all take this seriously. Wash your freaking hands. All right. If you have an elderly person that you love dearly and, family member or friend, don't go see them. There was a thing on Facebook yesterday or today where a lady was outside a nursing home window at her mom's bedroom window, her room in the nursing home, her window, and she had a pad and she was writing on it. And that's how she went and visited her mom. Instead of trying to break in the doors and go in there and see her mom, there was people talking about, well, you ain't gonna keep me from my family. Well, you're a POS, aren't you? If you're gonna put your mother, father, aunt, uncle, grandmother, grandfather at risk like that, they've already told us that this thing will H1N1 was, yeah, it really was. But they didn't need a political agenda. This didn't need to be a political tool. H1N1 didn't need to be a political tool like this one does. But like I said, I'm not getting into that because I keep politics off of here. But I just want you guys to take this stuff serious. All right. Take it serious. Yes. If you're young, you're most likely going to fight it off. Just like a lot of people had H1N1 and didn't even know it. And then they just fought it off. But y'all do take this serious. Okay. Wash your freaking hands. Don't shake hands and all that stuff and rub up against people and all that stuff at concerts and stuff like that. Don't go. And stay away from the elderly. Give them a chance. Don't go all up in there saying, I love you. I want to hug on you and kiss on you and blah, 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 blah. Give them a few weeks. Let's see what they're going to figure all this stuff out, y'all. They always do. This is a dangerous situation. I'm not going to lie to you. It is a dangerous situation, but it doesn't deserve what they've hyped it up to be. All right. But do take it serious. Wash your hands, cover your coughs, get tested if you have symptoms. Don't attend major events where there's going to be more than 100 people plus. The other last week they said 500 plus people. Now this week they're saying 100 plus. Don't go to Walmart and clean them out of bread and toilet paper and Purell. That's just stupid. All right. There's other people that need that stuff. All right. You know better than anybody else. All right. Get enough for you and your family and then let somebody else get theirs too. All right. It's ridiculous. People fighting over that stuff. People are so stupid. That's why I didn't become a psychiatrist, y'all. My master's is in psychology and with a emphasis on human behavior. And that's why I decided I didn't want to do that, because I just don't like people. People are just, I like that dog a lot better. Animals are so much better. Watch The Zoo. It's a good movie. We need to get rid of the people. But in all seriousness, no joking, y'all do take this serious. All right. Take it serious just like you would anything else. All right. Don't do like we did in 1918. The reason millions of people died worldwide in 1918 is because we didn't take it serious. We said it's no worse than the common cold. It's no worse than the flu. Don't be the idiots that don't take this serious. If you don't have to be around a lot of people, don't. I have a job to where I'm around a lot of people and I have to meet new people, and I actually have to go to their homes and their businesses and stuff like that. I don't have a choice. I have to do it, but I take precautions. I don't shake hands. I don't even fist bump or elbow bump like a lot of people say to do. I don't do any contact. I respectfully decline when someone puts their hand out. I'm like, hey, everything that's going on right now, let's just do an air bump. I'll make them laugh, or something like that. And it's not being rude. It's being precautious, because I don't want to bring anything home to my family. Yeah, they've already said, like my 7-year-old, if I come home with COVID-19 and my 7-year-old gets it, she's most likely going to fight it off and her body can destroy it. And it's not going to be that much more than a cold. Great. But why put her through that in the first damn place, right? So let's just keep our minds about us. Don't freak out. Don't be panicking and all that stuff. And don't go buy all the toilet paper at Dollar General. That's just ridiculous. Get what you need, just like you've always needed it. It's going to be there again. They've suspended a lot of restrictions on truck drivers. They said that they're telling them right now, if you can drive and safely, then go ahead, just go make your stop so that we can keep stuff stocked up. All right. So you don't need to go in there and fight people and, fight over gasoline and toilet paper. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's ignorance. That's all it is. It's ignorance being portrayed. And that's what they want. Okay. That's what so-and-sos want. All right. So don't let that happen, but do take this stuff serious, guys. Let's don't spread it and, and do like they did in 1918 and spread it and forget it. And then everybody dies. All right. So let's do it the way it's supposed to be. All right. So that's my little rant on that. All right. Okay, let's see. A21 was my worst like that. Yep. We came in today with another diagnosis. Yeah, John told us that, Michelle. It's stupid coming into a store. Thank you. My dad broke 2 ribs and didn't even know it. Continued doing some construction work and didn't miss a beat. Not sure his pain tolerance is. Yeah, his pain tolerance is definitely high. Let's see. People suck. Yes, they do. Tommy and I had the exact symptoms of the virus. We feel certain we had it. Yeah, Corey, the co-founder of CAPI, is pretty certain that he had it too, because he was sick too, and he had all the symptoms of it. So he's pretty certain that he had it as well. If you're healthy and you got a strong immune system, you're most likely going to fight this thing off. So yeah, but the 60 years old and above, y'all don't put them through it. If you don't have to go see them. All right. Don't give them this, because a lot of times they have underlying problems, or their immune system's just not what it used to be, and they can't fight off stuff like that. So don't go rushing in there and getting one last hug from mom or grandma. All right. The guy was hit in the head with a wine bottle over paper towels. Yeah, that's just ignorance. That's all it is. Some people we need to weed out. And in late November, early December, the same symptoms. 3 days. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's hard on me because I'm a hugger. Yeah, you are a hugger. Yeah, it is a big deal. All right. So yeah, you guys definitely take it serious. Guys, I gotta get off here. I can't sit here any longer. But I do love you. Y'all please be careful. Protect you and yours by all means necessary. Absolutely. I'm a big advocate for that. But who let oh yeah, I gotta tell you all about this. Thank you, John. And then we'll go. Oh, this is so funny. I don't know why this popped in my head the other day. I was listening to on the radio, driving down the road, and I got to reposition. This hurts so bad. Oh God Almighty! I don't know, y'all. I'm starting to think I may have broke something. God, it hurts so much. Trying to get some lidocaine patches. Well, unfortunately, Laura, a lot of pain relief doesn't work on me. ACM patients, we build up a tolerance to pain medication, unfortunately. But that's why I'm a huge advocate for medical marijuana, which, if it passes the House next week or 2 weeks from now, then it'll be medical marijuana will be available in Alabama. It passed the Senate. Now it's gone to the House. But anyway, you can get off this. They were talking about the troubles and logistical nightmares it was of keeping the animals quarantined. But then they found out, the WHO, World Health Organization, found out that dogs cannot pass the disease on to humans. They said, okay, they can actually contract it and it doesn't affect them that much. They may get a little cold, some sniffles and stuff, but it doesn't affect them that much, and they cannot pass it on to humans. So they said, okay, well, we don't have to quarantine the animals. We don't have to keep the dogs locked up, so they'll let them out. So, and they just kept on talking about it and everything. And it was everybody was saying, oh, that's awesome, that the dogs can't pass it on, and they can't be carriers of it and everything, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, oh my God, while everybody's talking about how it's great about the dogs being out and all this stuff like this, what's going through my mind is, dear Lord, we just answered the question. All these years, we've wondered who let the dogs out. It was who Who let the dogs out? World Health Organization, WHO, they let the dogs out. Who let the dogs? Who let the dogs? The whole time that question has been presented to us after all of these years, the answer was right there in front of us. It wasn't asking who let the dogs out. It was saying who let the dogs out. It was saying that WHO let the dogs out. We all thought it was a question. It was a statement. That is crazy. All this time, and now we know. The virus lasted about 2 weeks for us. Yeah, so yeah, if you're healthy, don't worry about it. Don't freak out or anything like that. But if you need to go get tested, please go get tested. They're saying that the kit should be available to everybody in the world, everybody in the United States. Within the next week. So 3 days. Yeah, it's usually 48 to 72 hours is what everybody's usually saying, if that's what they had. Good night, all. I'm going to lay in bed and stare at the ceiling all night again. Bless her heart. Let's see. Sending prayers, love, and miss all of you. Don't miss this, Cassandra. Come to the camp out. Come to the camp out. You and Katie have got to come to the camp out. Please, Lord, let the bill pass. Dear Lord, yes, let that bill pass. Y'all pray for that too. Pray that they pass that medical marijuana bill, please. My life, I can't imagine. I don't know what it feels like to be not in pain. I really don't. And if they would do that, that would be life-changing for me. Y'all just don't know. Wow. Wondering if he says he needs to come up there, we'll get on the road. Yeah. Yeah, let us keep us all abreast to that situation, Katie. All right, guys. We love you so much. We will see you guys next Sunday. And I want you guys to have a paranormal week and be careful. Take care of each other. Don't fight each other, especially not over freaking paper products. That's just ignorant and stupid. You guys be kind to one another. Love on each other instead of hitting on each other. Let's love on each other, and that's exactly what we need in this world. Not this country, but this world. We love you guys so very much. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you next Sunday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. I have a special show. It's going to be a surprise. I may make an announcement before next Sunday, but it's going to be awesome. Love you guys so much. We will see you next Sunday. Y'all have a paranormal week. Good night.